Martin, 1-0 here this afternoon, through to the quarterfinals of the competition. A job well done this afternoon. How would you reflect on the game?
Yeah, I think first half with the ball I thought we were fine. We created numerous chances. Mandy hits the post. We had some really good crosses from right and left in terms of behind the back line that we just didn't get on the end of. We had some really good build-up play at times, but we maybe off the ball we were defensively a little bit loose and give them a little bit too much space on the transition. And then second half we showed more about it, more competitive, more aggressive, more front-footed, more like ourselves. And then with the ball I thought we created numerous opportunities towards goal, maybe a few little loose passes in terms of for the transition for them, which they had a couple of moments, but overall a pleasing performance, a win, a clean sheet and into a quarter final.
Yeah, and how important was that goal? I think it's literally seconds into that second half to break the deadlock. How important was that at that stage?
Yeah, ready, because you wanna get a goal where you can probably relax the players a little bit. It also probably was deserved after the first half performance, especially with the ball. Yeah, and then takes maybe the shackles off a little bit, and we can start playing with a bit more freedom. Because the players knew they had to win the game today, they had to come out with something from the game to go through. So, no, I'm glad they've done it, and Martha got the finish.
Yeah, and just a word on Martha as well. Her first goal of the season, and how much will that give her a boost going into after the international break? Have her back firing among the goals? Yeah, important. You want different goal scorers, and Martha's in the right position at the right time today to finish that. And she had some other really good parts of play in the first half as well as the second. No, but I'm really glad she's worked hard. She's getting herself in the right positions, and she gets the finish. Yeah, and obviously 3 clean sheets in the competition in normal time. Again, just build a solid base going into that quarter-final of this competition. Yeah, we've kept 3 clean sheets in open play, apart from the penalties against Aston Villa. So yeah, 3 clean sheets in 3 games in this competition, 4 goals scored. Yeah, it's a really solid foundation to build from, and now we have to make sure we continue that when we come back after the international break, going into the league game against Aston Villa. Yeah, and just going into that, how much of momentum will this take going into those 2 league games and then that quarter-final later in December? Yeah, you'd want to continue maybe the momentum without the international break, because we've had some now. We've had a good performance against Arsenal. We've had a good performance today in large parts, and you want to continue that. And the international break maybe comes at the wrong time for us. But we need to make sure we regroup, we reset again. We continue to work here with the players that don't go away, and the players that go away, they come back safe. Martha, 1-0 here this afternoon, through to the quarterfinals of the Women's League Cup. A job well done, would you say?
Yeah, biggest thing for us was to get the result. Probably wasn't the prettiest game for us, best game for us, but at the end of the day, 3 points was what we came here for, and we've got that, top the group, and like you said, into the quarterfinals. Yeah, obviously the first half, as you mentioned, probably a bit of a cage affair. Difficult really for both sides to get anything going, but how important was your goal literally seconds into the second half to really providing the difference? Yeah, we knew we weren't good enough in the first half, and we want to create more chances, and we weren't really doing that. We were a bit wasteful in the box in the first half, so it was about gaining that momentum, and to do that from kickoff sort of sets the tone. Probably disappointed that it still was only 1-0 at the end, but we saw out the win, and 1-0 or 5-0 at the end of the day we're through, so that's good. Yeah, and for you as well, that goal, just how important is it for you to get that, obviously, and just like I said, help the team win? Yeah, it felt really good for it to go in and count. Obviously, the one in the first half didn't count, so I need to watch that back, see if I was offside. But no, really happy with the goal and to help the team. Yeah, and as you said, through to the quarterfinals, it's a really important competition for us to build momentum. Going, obviously, I know it's international break, but going after that, 3 games coming up, and really 3 important games in the WSL and in the quarterfinals of this competition. Yeah, of course, we want to be competing for silverware, so getting through to the quarterfinals, see who we get in the next round. But like you said, international break now for a lot of us, and then straight back into Villa, Man United. And then the cup game to see the season out before Christmas. So it'll be important weeks coming up. Yeah, and as well, the fans here, plenty have travelled over from Bristol. Just how much of an impact do they make? Because again, you can hear them throughout the game cheering you guys on. Yeah, big crowd. It was. I heard them a lot on the right side in the first half, which is really nice. They support us here, there, and everywhere, and means the world to us.